So this is my weekend knife, and it's, for me, really the perfect knife. It's essentially, it's a Pioneer X, but in a 91 millimeter. And as you can see, this blade is a reprofiled 93 made into a sheep's foot. And then you've got the inline awl on that same layer. And you get another awl down here. So, great knife. I think 3 layers, perfect. My little whistle for my dog. But I haven't built a knife in a while, so I wanted to mix it up. And if we're going weekend knives, we go thicker. Yeah, kind of strange, I know. So it's essentially, I guess, a Deluxe Tinker. But obviously you can see you got your basics. Here's where we get a little strange. Let's drop this guy for now. So you got the electrician's blade running with the can opener. And can opener for me, I think is awesome for pry tool and as a 2D Phillips, also just a regular flat screwdriver. Works well. Love the electrician's blade. So this works on that layer. It sticks up a little, let's focus a little better here. Rides a little high, but you can still run your corkscrew on that layer. So I just prefer this tool over a combo tool. I have a combo tool, I just didn't want to use it. I think it's kind of flimsy. This actually has a lot more use for me. Big fan of the electrician's blade, precise cutting. And then I just kind of mixed it up with the fish scaler, because it's a very thin layer. And I know this sounds ridiculous, but I just love the feel of the fish scaler as it drops. And on this guy, I did run the inline awl, as you can see in the back there. A little hard to access, but you can get in there. So the only thing I threw the yellow scales on, just to mix it up. This layer here, though, that front layer, I was going to do this guy because I love the file. This is the newer file. The issue, though, is if you run the file here in the front, you really can't access it. So you've got to pull the scissors up to get to the nail nick, which is on that side. And you can't really get it by the tip. So it's like, I don't think I'll run that. And the funny thing is, as much as I love this file, I don't tend to use it that much. Not that I'm going to be using the fish scaler a ton, but just kind of a quirky cool factor. You know, the other option would have been, and probably the more practical, would just run the saw, because the saw sits on top. So for that layer, you can basically use this spring. So you could run anything on there, and then you can do either, do the awl. You could do that. You can do that. You can do the technicians, or whatever they call it, the fine screwdriver. You can do that. But I think this would work because you can access it. It's going to sit here, very similar, and you could probably get your finger underneath there and pull it. But the actual file wouldn't. I couldn't really access it. But as you can see, that's what's cool about the fish scaler. So kind of quirky with the yellow Submarine. But just thinking, just messing around, haven't built a knife in a while. And for me, I think these two pieces, pliers and scissors, are awesome. And then from there, it's like, all right, what do you want to do? And then the other option I was debating is just a blade with the combo tool. I'd still run the corkscrew possibly. I don't know, but just kind of fun. And for thickness wise, this thing's basically just slightly bigger than an Explorer. So I'll go grab one right now. It's that black Explorer I have. So, you know, an Explorer is pretty thick for a 4-layer knife. And this is getting even bigger. So, you know, we're getting pretty large here. But again, as far as a weekend knife goes, I think it's fine. I still think the 3 layers is the sweet spot. But like anything, you've got to compromise and decide what do you want. Anyway, longer one, but I haven't made a video in a while. Thought I'd share some random thoughts there. And I really do like this single layer. I did this as a knife before, just a single layer knife. Works pretty well. Because I think this to me is more useful than a large blade with a combo tool. I know most people would disagree. And you'd probably be right, but I just prefer that. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Hope you liked that one.